harpsichord has been around for over 500 years and was really popular during the Renaissance and baroque periods before the piano became the main instrument of use at the end of the 18th century after Handel's death. When Handel lived here at number 25 Brook Street, he may have had several keyboard instruments because so much music was happening in the house. He may well have had an English harpsichord, a single manual harpsichord, because there's a stunning portrait of him composing and leaning next to the harpsichord by Philippe Mercier. This harpsichord was built by Bruce Kennedy in 1998 and is a copy of a Rooker's instrument based on a 1624 instrument in Colmar in France in the Musée de Interlinden. This is a Franco-Flemish instrument and has been embellished and extended and has a very large compass, nearly 5 octaves. The decoration on this harpsichord is stunning. The soundboard is painted with flowers and birds and arabesques and papers on the side, all in the Flemish style. The main characteristic of the harpsichord is that the strings are plucked, so it resembles a harp on its side, unlike a piano where the strings are hit with hammers. Let me show you how it works. I will remove the jack rail, and underneath it are 3 rows of jacks, or wooden pegs, which sit on the end of the key inside the harpsichord. When a key is pressed, the jack jumps up because it's sitting on the end of the key inside the harpsichord, and as it jumps up, it plucks the string with a tiny plectra. When the key is released, the jack returns down into its original position. The tiny plectra in the middle pivots backwards as it is resting on a tiny flap of wood with a little spring at the back, so it doesn't pluck the string again. This harpsichord is very extravagant and has 3 sets of strings per note. The lower manual plucks 1 set of strings and sounds like this. The upper manual has a different character or voice and sounds slightly brighter. When I push the top keyboard in, it changes the registration and couples the harpsichord so that 2 sets of strings are being plucked at the same time, therefore making it sound louder. The brass lever activates the 3rd set of strings, the shorter set of strings, which adds the octave above, making a much larger and brighter sound. This harpsichord also has a buff stop, a row of pads which rub up against the string to create a beautiful muted sound. As this harpsichord doesn't have pedals, like later English harpsichords or pianos, and you can't press the keys harder to make a louder sound, often we use ornamentation, trills, spread chords. We press the keys faster and change the registrations to create dynamics and different textures and colours in the music. This harpsichord was built by Michael Cole in 1998. It has 2 sets of strings, which are activated by brass stops. 1 set of strings sounds like this. And when both are added together, it sounds even richer. Creating a very full and vocal sound. It has a very large compass, like the Rooker's instrument, from G to F, so very suitable for Handel's harpsichord music. The keys, the accidentals, are decorated with what we call skunk tail decoration, strips of ebony and ivory, and the lower keys are white, unlike the Rooker's harpsichord, where the accidentals are white. The end blocks are beautifully carved with decoration, and the front of the keys are painted black.